Holy crap. No wonder this volume feels so loud. It's all the way up for some reason.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me. And it's very much my companion
There we
now.
go. That is much
bearing
better.
witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
And we're live. Hello there, everybody. And welcome to the Almighty Zeus Plays Wuthering Waves. So it's been a little bit since I got back into this. I played part 1 and then was focusing on Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero. There are other games I need to focus on too, but the 3 particular gacha games have had my attention quite thoroughly. And of course, just life situations in general don't make for much time.
Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it.
Well, it looks to me I chose just the right time to start live streaming this again. Oh boy.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
What do you want?
Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
How did you know?
So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors.
You followed me?
So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered.
You followed me, I meant. Not in a questioning manner.
No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
As if you were any different.
I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
What did the Fraxidus do to this village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see?
A large-scale ritual.
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
The Fraxidus manipulated the villagers.
Ah, how typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and evil as clear as day. It's a tired story that people cling to in their mundane lives. Oh, how it keeps them in check. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
While I do have a bad feeling about this guy, I wonder if there's some kind of truth behind what he's saying. Wouldn't it make sense if that were what this game chose to do? Maybe it really was some kind of ritual that these people did. Hi, I'm Blank. I found a new home and the nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was scared by monsters, so we went on a super long journey to find this new place. I asked when Mommy and Daddy will catch up with me, and Uncle said really soon. Can't wait for them to join us here. The new place is so sunny and has a huge tree that grows peaches. Not many people PPL from here go to the big city though. I just want Mommy and Daddy to find me quick. Today, it's my birthday. Everyone is being really nice, saying I'm their lucky charm because I can keep those mean monsters away. I'm really happy and everyone likes me a lot. We had cake and noodles and I got presents too. It's been forever since I saw Mommy and Daddy though. Hope they come back. Will they come back? December 5th. It marks my 4th birthday here. And our village head is made it official I'm his daughter now. But before that, everyone was already been taking care of me and shared with me delicious meals. My father told me I'm a child of the Queechy village, and I should consider myself lucky. I feel really fortunate to be loved by so many people. Even though my powers are still small, I'll do my best to continue protecting the village from being invaded by tacit discords. Something's weird. That is strange.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Quite the storyteller, aren't you?
Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Wait, where is it going? It hadn't moved before this. The tree branches are loaded with paper slips. each containing someone's wish. The words on most of the notes are soaked and no longer legible. Read the paper slips. Will this really work? If it does, I wish I could stand up again. I want money. I want enough money to last a lifetime. Amazing. Thank you, Lord Square. My legs have truly healed. No, Mother just died and left me some money. But I don't want my wish to come true with this Squares. I want my mother back. I want Square back. Strange. It did make me stronger, but lately I seem to be getting weak again. And I can't squares my body without squares. Is it because I haven't sacrificed enough squares? Squares, please. Please! Don't take away my wish. I'll give you anything. Is this squares, really? Really what we all squares wanted? Another crumpled up page from a children's book, half buried in the mud.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
Is that the end of your story?
No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
We're all created equal. There should be no hierarchy.
Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I see my way.
I sneaked out. Promise you won't tell, okay?
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Where are you going? Count me in. Oh!
Crumpled page from a children's book, silently resting on the ground.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
I believe in quid pro quo.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place, wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more, and more, and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
You found some markings on the walls. As you lean closer to look, you notice some faint markings on the wall. Words like monster, witch, banisher, and all her fault are written thickly on the wall. A crumpled page from a children's book silently resting on the ground.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village, one that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the Black Lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the White Lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
The shepherd. Or wait. Could it have been the Black Lamb? No.
Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the Black Lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
It was murdered by its flock and the shepherd.
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the Black Lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo.
Is that why you became a shepherd yourself?
Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say.
Oh, is it fight time now? Oh, it's fight time now. What?
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Need more experiments. Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path, and I've got a score. Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces.
Target confirmed. Sever!
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the Black Lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
Fight for me. Caution. Stay calm. Unleash the fangs.
Rover!
Okay. That worked out.
Rover? Rover!
Yang yang.
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
Let's skip it for now.
Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
You're safe now. That's all I care. I'm assuming. That's all I care about.
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one?
You'd probably hid out of fear.
I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be...
Scar?
Yes, that is a possibility, since Scar had been here before. Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
And Scar was feeding me bits of info.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
Yes, we should give it a check.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you...
Pioneer Podcast? Complete the Pioneer Podcast task to gain podcast experience and acquire various rewards.
still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half. Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
Okay, so the Pioneer Podcast is basically similar to Genshin Impact's Battle Pass and all these other gacha games with their specific takes on this. Alright, that makes sense.
Wind, guide me. It's the missing half. We can piece them together now. Leave it to me.
heavy be your blade. Tempest! Precipitance! Hey! Ha!
It's time.
Come on. Oh. Well, that's not gonna work. Fine then. No! Oh, come on! No! No! Oh my god, you stupid piece of garbage! Ugh.
An unexpected discovery.
Wait. Was there a wind? Oh. There was a wind
Wind
thing
guide
the
me.
whole time. That's frustrating. Whatever. I got the damn chest. Who cares? That's a little bit frustrating. You placed the wind.
Look, the water is going down. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him.
There's a Discord array. I meant to do that, so that way I'd break my fall, but I guess the game didn't agree.
That tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting.
Please, save us.
Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here? Where did it go? Huh, is that a diary?
Today, a strange man came to our village. He said to call him brother, if I didn't mind. He was really friendly, but for some odd reason he seemed different from the people in my village. He seemed to know a lot about me, even telling me that we were of the same kind. He told me a strange fairy tale. The ending of the fairy tale was kind of scary, but reality was even scarier. He said, and then he then asked, "What would you do if you were the little black lamb?" Before I could think of a reply, he had already left with a cryptic "See you next time." I told Father about it, but he said no one like that had ever visited our village. Who could he be? Sorry. I'm so sorry. Smudged water stains. If only I weren't so weak. I could have driven those tacit discords away, if Sissy didn't have to protect me. There must be a way. Father said I can manipulate the frequencies of tacit discords and humans. Sissy, I'm so sorry you look this way now. Look like this now. It is only temporary. I'll do everything I can to return you to what you were before. I know you can still hear me. Father promised me. He'll surely find a way to help. It's been 3 months since that incident. Father doesn't seem to remember I'm still keeping a diary. He gave the notebook to me, but if he'd found out I'd been writing about everything, he'd be so mad. He orders me to do what he says, and use my powers to recombine frequencies of tacit discords. But if anyone finds out about the truth, that Sissy who went missing actually died trying to protect me, and then I turned her into a horrifying tacit discord, they will see me as a monster. I will be banished, and no one will ever understand or accept me with what I can do. No one except him. But will the dead really come back through the frequency manipulation? And if so, what would happen to their shattered souls trapped inside their new bodies? I really don't know. Every day I feel more and more uneasy. The people in the village are disappearing, and those tacit discords. Ord's father is brought back. I can't shake the feeling that something is very wrong, but I am trapped. I'm like a moth to a flame, unable to escape this dark path. I don't know what my father did. It must have been something terrible for the tension and unease here. I am not allowed outside anymore, and when I ask why, he just brushes it off. If the price for my wish to come true is more bloodshed, no date. The villagers have surrounded our house. They must have learned all about it all. The murderer. It's what they call me now. Or perhaps my father too. At this point, what difference does it make? After all that has happened, can someone come and save me? If I must pay the price for Queechy Village. If there is a God, I hope they can save my village. At the end of the last diary entry, you see a message in another handwriting. It seems you are the luckier one.
girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now? Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions: hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end? My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again.
It's okay. I understand.
I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again. But I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament, but at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I'm with you.
Really? Thank you, Rover. Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here and send it in along with the clues we've gathered. Yes, let's go back. Together.
Well, alright. Union level and Union experience. Accumulate Union experience to increase Union level and unlock more quests and activities. You can quickly obtain Union experience through the following ways. 1. Complete the daily activity quests. 2. Consume wave plates. 3. Complete various quests. 4. Open supply chests. And complete gameplay activities in the world. Overworld. Soul Phase Ascensions. By reaching a higher soul phase, you will have the opportunity to gain more rewards after defeating enemies or clearing sonorospheres. However, be warned that the enemies you encounter will also be more dangerous and vice versa. Makes sense.
This power, it's mysterious yet reassuring nonetheless.
Let's reach farther destinations together. I've never felt such strength in me. It's all thanks to you.
I see my way clear. Your kindness I have certainly received. Naturally, I'll work for you in return.
Let's reach farther destinations together. Beware. Against the winds.
Oh.
Speeding up. This is the answer to our endeavor. Synchronization.
Oops. Oh. I didn't know I could fast travel there.
Speeding up.
Eek.
Misery follows. Stay calm. Die is cast. Saw that coming. Stand down.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us. Keep it together. Last chance. I must not.
Okay, well, that's over then.
Don't worry. Storm, hear my command.
Okay.
Stop.
Fuck.
Misery follows. Live, no matter what.
Okay. Fuck. Oh! I wasn't ready!
One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. The end has come. No hesitation. That timing. One with the sounds. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
War spares no one. Saw that coming. Caution. Caught you. There you go. The die is cast. Weaklings! Fight for me. Stay put. Stand down. Do your worst. One place. Fight for me. I can hear you calling.
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up. Storm, hear my command. Tempest.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. One with the sounds. Keep it together. One at a time. Last chance. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade. Precipitate! Let the winds roar!
Oh, I did it. That was challenging. I need to get my team healed up. That was one hell of a battle. Fast travel there so I can heal. That's crazy though. I just got that guy that I fought at the beginning of the game. Now, which resonator is gonna use?
I will be there for
wonder?
everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Fascinating.
member, I'll call reporting in.
Fascinating. Well, I've already got him. Got her and him. So, I guess she would be a good one? I fought as her before, after all. So far, so interesting. Alright, let's defeat those Tacitus Discords that are over there.
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows.
Oh?
I sense your weakness.
Oh, I see. Okay. We won't lower that unless we feel the need to. The combat in this seems like it's a little more balanced than in Genshin Impact. Where in Genshin Impact, you actually don't really get much of an indication as to when to dodge. Oh, if you're good enough, you can dodge anything, but... in this one, it seems like if you can wrap your head around the combat, you should be good.
Let me be your blade. Beware. Speeding up. Don't worry. Beware. Speeding up. Winds lift me.
Oh, fascinating. These mysterious tacit discords are scattered across the world, holding a special interest in human items. Unexpected rewards often await where they linger. Blobflies follow a fixed route. If they fly too high, try shooting it down using ranged attacks. Ah, good to know. Ah, more enemies to face.
Surrender your stuff.
Speeding up.
I can't believe it.
Save me, boss.
Yeah, I was able to handle that without you
This
guys.
should suffice for a while.
Oh, that's a new one. Let's see what you've got.
Be aware. Don't worry. Persistence. Let the winds roar.
Nice.
Who's the prey now? All is fair in war.
Save me, boss.
Wait, they didn't stand a ghost of a
I
chance
trust you
against
can
this
use
guy.
it to the full.
Capers, creepers.
I see my way clear.
Let's read.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I see my way clear.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Saw that coming.
One with the sounds. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade. Serenade!
Oh, that's awesome. Sugar?
Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you? Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you?
That's cool.
Speeding up. Ha!
You little...
Speeding up.
Oh god, what did I just do?
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation, I see. What's on your mind today?
Huh? Wait a minute, are you serious? I used one wish by accident. And I still got a character? That's wild. I think that's really lucky. Like, and it was a new character at that.
Let's reach farther
right?
destinations together.
I should try to smile more, you say?
Perfect weather for a walk today. Maybe not.
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Another day, another heroic me.
I will be there for every...
Why?
Nice.
Perfect weather for a walk today. Maybe not.
She's a broad blade fighter? Good god. That was crazy. I can't believe I got a character in a one wish. Huh. It was a 4-star, but still. Like, normally I'd expect a basic weapon from that. Oh, boy. What time is it? 10:33. Okay. I can keep going. Actually, what am I doing? Let me just walk all the way there, even though the traveling does go faster in this game. I will say that. But let's not do that. I gotta say, the makers of this game, they did a fantastic job with this. I have had no complaints thus far. Except when I thought I was getting Camilla? What's her name? Camilla, I ended up getting that guy with the white animal mask thing instead. So damn you.
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Let me check on you. Phew, you're still in one piece. Okay. Anything new about the tokens? So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinzhou now? Things are more serious than I thought. Beats me. I've only ran into some bozos before. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance powers, and everyone should have the right to them.
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into human bodies, seeking power with such gruesome acts. I cannot bring myself to understand them.
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a whole other level. How did the fight go?
It seems he didn't intend to kill us. I would even say he was pulling his punches. I don't know what he wants from us. But Madam Magistrate may have intended to hint something by letting us run into him.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened in that village. I went over the files. That case is ancient. It was dealt with and archived way before our current magistrate took office.
What happened to the village in the end?
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and most of the villagers were relocated to new settlements. But I didn't find anything in the files about that little girl you mentioned.
So Scar really did take her away.
Maybe the Fraxidus had plans to use her for something.
If only we could capture him.
I'm so lost. Why did Madam Magistrate point you to Chi-Chi Village anyway? What did she want to tell you with that?
And that Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead you with fake clues.
Or maybe that's the other way around.
You mean? The Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village. Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could?
Scar wanted to preach his ideas to me.
Madam Magistrate knew they were going to lure you to the village, and she knew they weren't planning to kill you. Her token was a warning that the Fraxidus had their eyes on you.
Plus, even if Scar really tried to kill us...
How so?
Jinzou's way of hospitality, remember?
You mean she's got someone looking out for you?
Or maybe she prepared other means of protection.
And vice versa, since the White has made her move.
I don't think I follow.
Nothing in particular.
The legendary figure who changed Jinzhou's history? The looming war with the resurrecting Thernodian, and the Fraxidus acting in the shadows. If all of these have something to do with your true identity, then who exactly are you?
I'm hoping Madam Magistrate has the answer.
Come to think of it, the sundial's the last token we need to work out.
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Madam Magistrate might have hid a real message inside.
We learned about that at the academy.
Yes, it's the 12th Shichen of the day, represented by the symbol Wei. Now we have the Shichen of Wei and Vermilion Bird. We should be able to solve the puzzle.
So, Rover, you gonna try it now?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time, and we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be... It's working. And now? Symbols on the smaller disc represent direction, and we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be... We have Tealong of the east, White Tiger of the west, Vermilion Bird of the south, and Black Tortoise of the north. According to the clues we've gathered, it should be...
Wow, you really solved it!
So this is the message. So this is the last message the magistrate has for me. This is the location of the Jinzu's Grand Library.
Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang! We should turn around.
We solved this together.
Come on, just go ahead and see what's written inside.
It's about the Grand Library.
I see. The Grand Libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their vast databases, holding valuable information about the regions they represent. Their exact locations are kept confidential, but it is believed they hold answers to all questions one could ask. The Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security, managed by the regional sentinels, accessible only to the magistrates. They're rarely open to the public.
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall, data-wise.
Yes, you will find the most comprehensive and accurate information there. Rover, if you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou to find out who you are, I think it suggests two things. First, there is a strong link between your past and Jinzhou's history. Second, you must be a really significant person.
So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong. Wow, I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial?
Is the city hall at the center of Jinzhou?
It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located at the city center, if that's what you mean. The city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular landmark for locals giving directions. Why do you ask, Rover?
Madam Magistrate wishes to meet me alone.
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Real confidential stuff going on. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madam Magistrate. What's the worst that could happen? Relax, relax.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right. Still, please be careful. We'll be waiting for you.
Interesting. Oh, this'll be interesting. Let's get this party started then.
A hidden passage, as I expected. That must be the entrance to the database. Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first. I see. The control panel here does look like a musical instrument, but 5 music notes seem to be missing. So to gain access to the database, I will need to recover the 5 missing notes stored on those sonodiscs. What is that sound coming from behind the symphodi? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphodi? Part of the score holder just lit up, as I expected. The drum over the bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway has shown up. I must have solved the first puzzle. Seems I will need to look for more sonodiscs in there. Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they are not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems they are the guards here. Interesting how I'm not hearing sirens, despite having destroyed every one of them. Apart from the simulated tacit discords, it's unusually quiet in this place.
Multiply 54 with 4/3 for the frequency you seek. Find this note in the west, while the prophet is beyond reach.
I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next sonodisc. I think it mentioned a direction. What does that last sentence mean, though? That sound. It's coming from the west. This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the Symphodi. The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums. One in the east, and another in the west. I may find more sonodiscs down there. So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. The drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe. No hesitation. Another bell just rose up from the water, but it's still locked. I'll need to connect the passageways first. Remnants of the past. An unexpected discovery. The music I just heard. It must be the sonodisc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinzhou City Hall is the political hub, while the Grand Library holds vital data. Considering how I retrieved the 3rd sonodisc.
Oops.
Time to head back.
That is not what I meant to do, but I guess that's what happened. Did not mean to cut off the dialogue.
Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be another sonodisc. This is the 4th missing note. Almost there. Now the water is all gone. One last note to go. Wind, guide me. This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me. Bad timing. I see your weakness. Wonderful sounds. Moment of resonance. I have the last sauna disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphony.
Alright, I don't see any treasure chests, so I guess that's it for this level. This has been interesting so far. I am quite taken with this game. Oh, I was probably supposed to activate that, wasn't I? Oh well. I'll regret it later. Was there a there was a... Oh, damn it. Okay. Can I climb the walls? No. Frack.
Wind, guide me.
Oh, did I place myself in a position where I can't get back up there? Damn. Okay. I guess that's that.
Now I should have access to the database. So this is the Grand Library. It's said to hold the answers to every question imaginable. I'm not seeing anyone here. I guess the magistrate is yet to arrive. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archives for a bit as I wait for her to show up.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Huh. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Ha! 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 Ah! Ha! Ha! Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere. Leave it to me.
Oh, here we go again. Ooh, level 40, alright.
No hesitation.
No, I didn't. Oh! No! Oh. Fuck. That is not what I wanted.
Let me be your blade. Hear my command!
Target confirmed. All is fair in war. Unleash the fangs. Strike. Stay calm. Now. All is fair in war. Stand down.
Swift and resolute. The end has come. Winding sounds.
Ooh! What?
Leave it to me.
You just offer yourself up to be my prey? Now, it's just the two of us. Stow away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
The hour is upon us. Winding sounds. No hesitation. Keep it together.
No one saw that coming. I can hear him calling.
Moment of resonance. One with the sounds. Striking shadows. Sounds are fading.
Let the winds roar.
Oh, that was close.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know? You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course he is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt him? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want.
I already know everything.
Huh. I see. So she made the move before I could, and told you all of it already. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
This was interesting. Also, that battle was woof.
Now I have retrieved the Magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something is... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The Black Tortoise of the North to the City Hall. And the time reads, the Shichin of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover.
So this is the magistrate, and she had a clever plan to arrange something for me to meet her without actually sending that message. Impressive.
An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality.
Does that emergency have something to do with the Fraxidus?
Yes. The Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent.
Aren't they supposed to stay in their domains?
Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts.
I heard you can resonate with the Sentinel.
Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense its memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly.
Have you found it yet?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is, I have figured out the culprit behind all of this.
Is it Scar?
Precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance.
Why? Why me?
They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation.
Count me in.
Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens.
The mangosteen points to how people live through the wars in Jinzhou. The sugar bowl points to past epidemics and disasters. The leaf points to the Fraxidus. The sundial points to when and where we are meeting.
Impressive, Rover.
And I learned more about my identity as I deciphered the tokens.
The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened.
What are the Threnodians?
They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We must defeat them to protect all of humanity.
We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Threnodians' revival.
And it has something to do with me, yes?
Indeed. You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Threnodian can prey on that. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands and resonate with other TDs. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. He is mentioned in literature dating back to Jinzhou's establishment. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue.
You believe that person and I could be related in some way?
Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue.
Jue, in the gorges of spirits.
You mean the unfinished statue of Jue?
I remembered something when I saw it.
I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of which you speak.
Yes? Anything worth noting about them?
As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past.
In other words?
In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records. The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust.
I don't reckon resonators can live that long.
Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns.
If this is true, who was I all that time ago?
Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian. I pray you will find your answers there. A Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou.
You mean I showed up to protect Jinzhou? Like the historical hero did?
Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is troubling you. I want to help you, and that is all there is to it. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated, but please, do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou's soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou, or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, I guess that's not what you want to hear. Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why did you kidnap Jue?
A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take control of our own destiny. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why are you obsessed with reviving the Threnodian?
The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament, and we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
What on earth is the lament?
What is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface. The lament brings death, destruction, and countless reverberations. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. The only path to a new life form and a new civilization. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why were you following me?
Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us.
Why me?
Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain unaware of your own worth. Are you really that naive? Or are you just dense? Whatever. Our interest in you is not affected by such trivial matters. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
I'm done with him.
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou, and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come his way.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Cheecher Village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own. Unless
I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference. You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late to change the course of history. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
about Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
How dare you! Madam Magistrate,
No, it can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
What did Scar tell you?
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet, not before verifying it myself. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us, or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth.
How important is the Jue to Ujinzo?
Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible for assisting Jinzhou's magistrate in administrative affairs. While I am the final decision maker, without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people.
You seem to be doing well enough on your own.
Thank you. I am glad you think so. Jue can predict the future, and up to this point, every one of its prophecies have been proven true. While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong.
Perhaps it left to set Jinzo's future right.
For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, Jue once told me to deliver a message to you. To the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers.
So I'll need to find this General Jian.
I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens, which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war has made it a very dangerous place to go. Since you won't need to go there right now, not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your true identity. And I don't want you to leave the city empty-handed. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou to provide assistance when needed. Thanks to their extra help, my meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person.
What do they want to achieve in Jinzhou?
The Black Shores once provided us significant insights into the relationship between the moon and the Threnodians. This time, they've come to inform us a Threnodian is about to resurrect near Jinzhou. Apart from that, I'm not sure what else they may be hoping to achieve. This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be worth your try during this time. Rover, are you all right?
I saw something. I was wearing the Blake Bloom.
I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past. Since you're likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return. This is my promise.
I'm counting on you.
Yes. Please leave it to me. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, We tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me, his words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue, and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on, remember?
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my duty as Jinzhou's magistrate with my own judgment.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. You taught me that, remember? The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand by your side, in this crisis or any other.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so now there's a lot more stuff to do. Shapers.
Winding sounds. I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I see my way clear.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I will be there for everyone. I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Okay. So on that note, I think that's all the time we have for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this edition of the Almighty Zeus Plays Wuthering Waves. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.